All right, let's talk about our weather. We are seeing power outages across parts of our area. 260 plus outages affecting 6,500 customers. You can see areas in Galveston, in the Greens Point area, and over on the west side of town. 54 outages in Greens Point and West Houston.
People posted on those numbers.
Yeah, ahead of that thunderstorm, we did have pretty gusty conditions. And even though we don't have a lot of outages now, it's a good reminder that we can see power outages, especially as we go overnight tonight. I think some of those storms have the possibility of damaging winds. So that's something we're going to keep an eye on. But right now, a lot of us are in a break. It feels pretty nice out there. Take a live look. We've got no problems here in the Houston area. Temperature-wise, actually very comfortable. We're about 15 degrees cooler right now compared to this time yesterday. But look at Brenham, already back at 80 degrees. So we are rebounding from that rain-cooled air, but try to enjoy the slightly cooler temperatures. Angleton currently 73 degrees, 75 out there in Pearland. Across the metro area, mainly going to be sitting in the mid 70s. This is a part of our lull. That's because we've got 2 rounds of storms tonight. Now, some areas, especially closer to the coast, still dealing with those downpours. You can see from Galveston Island down through Freeport, Angleton, Lake Jackson, Sweeney, even over towards Matagorda County, Bay City and Palacios. These thunderstorms still slowly advancing towards the coast. If we put this in motion over the last hour, you can see the general trend is pushing towards the water. Once that moves off, you're going to be enjoying the 70s. And then we're going to be waiting for round 2 to move in. In fact, we're already tracking those storms. You can see it on the backside of that low. These thunderstorms, these are going to be pushing their way to the east. Now, a tornado watch has been issued from Austin down to San Antonio. So far, no watches in our area, but certainly something we are paying close attention to. Take a look at our future track. We're expecting to see that line of storms dive to the south and east by 10 p.m. this evening, reaching Bryan College Station, continuing to push into our far northwest portions of Harris County, the Woodlands over towards Tomball by 11, Houston area by midnight, advancing towards the coast by 2 a.m. And then it's possible we can see some lingering thunderstorms behind the storms. That's because this front could go stationary. If this verifies, this is going to lead to an extremely messy morning commute. We could have to deal with some street flooding, frequent lightning strikes, and the possibility of damaging winds. So stay weather aware. The entire region underneath a severe weather risk, not just today, but even as we look ahead to Wednesday. Another round of storms is going to be moving through. Right now, Wednesday's timeline looks to be towards the middle of the day. But still, we've got a few days before we get there. For now, for the time being, enjoy the lull in the storms. Temperatures in the 70s for any afternoon grilling you're doing here on Memorial Day. But overnight storms tonight, another round of storms on Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, more rain chances. It's just a very active pattern right now. But the weather team will be here walking you through it all.